LSU quarterback Garrett Nussmeier's career as a starting quarterback is about to get underway here in the next few days as LSU takes on USC. So I want to take a few minutes and talk about Garrett Nussmeier. What are some keys that you want to see from Garrett Nussmeier, or what are some factors that Nussmeier has to do, some certain throws and plays he has to make in order for LSU to beat USC? And we're going to have some game film at the very end, about 3 clips that do, I think, a good job demonstrating what we're about to talk about in this video. But there's 3 keys, 3 takeaways for me that I want to see Nussmeier do against USC. And USC's defense, we're going to talk about it real quick. Obviously, nothing to write home about, right? In 2023, one of the worst defenses in the Pac-12 and in all of Power 5 football. They were giving up 255 yards per game through the air, 438 total yards per game, and 34.9 points per game. I think the 34.9 points per game was second worst in the Pac-12. The other stats I read off were like second, third, fourth worst in the Pac-12. So towards the very bottom of the Pac-12 defensively. I think they averaged offensively, USC last year averaged like 41 something points per game, and they still had 4 or 5 losses last year, whatever it was. So with that said, the biggest question about USC's defense is, will it be improved? I think yes. It's hard to be much worse than they were last year, right? So the question is, will they be improved? Yes, but how much will they be improved? And will they be improved enough to stop an LSU's offense that's probably going to be pretty good like they were last year, right? But with that said, they could come out, have a good game plan, and do some things to slow down LSU's offense, right? So biggest question for USC's defense, will they be improved? I think yes. How much improvement will they have, and will it take them a few games to kind of get their footing? Going up against a top offense like LSU is supposed to have may not be the best thing for USC's defense, but we will see, right? So let's talk about Garrett Nussmeier. Before we get in the film, there's 3 factors, 3 type of throws that I want to see him do and make that I think can help him win this game. At the end of the day, he could not do any of these and they could still win, right? I'm just some guy on YouTube talking, right? But number 1, I want to see some boring throws. Starting off, yes, but throughout the game, I want to see some boring throws, right? Take what the defense gives you. Get settled in. I know you have plenty of experience as as a backup quarterback. Like for most backup quarterbacks, even though he's only started, one game, the bowl game last year against Wisconsin, he has a lot of, I think, quality experience, quality playing time from the game against Georgia, the SEC championship a few years ago, to the bowl game against Purdue last year or 2 years ago, whenever it was, right? So he has good experience and he's shown some really good flashes of greatness. But starting off, I want to see boring throws, take what the defense gives you, and just get in a rhythm. Just get in a rhythm offensively, right? Number 2, I want to see him go through his progressions. Again, we've talked about his experience, good experience for a backup quarterback, but now he's starting to gain experience as a starting quarterback, right? So I want to see him go through his progressions. If one read's not there, don't lock on a receiver. There have been some interceptions thrown at times because of that gunslinger mentality, which I love. It's my favorite type of quarterback, but still, go through your progressions. If your first read's not there, go on to backside and see what's going on backside. We have some film showing him do that. And number 3, just bomb it. Like you have this gunslinger persona, essentially. Like, just continue to bomb it. There's going to be deep shots to throw, especially with LSU's receiving core and how talented LSU's receivers tend to always be. You're probably going to have the advantage of your receivers against most DBs that you go against, even in the SEC throughout the regular season, right? So just let it rip, right? So take some boring throws, go through your progressions and trust the reads and trust the offensive play call. And at the end of the day, bomb it. You see a mismatch, you see someone you like, go ahead and let it rip. If Garrett Nussmeier lives up to all the hype he's getting this offseason, which I think I'm a part of, I'm a big believer in Nussmeier. I think he has the potential to reach that hype and reach the ceiling. But if he lives up to the hype, he could damn well be the best quarterback in the SEC. And I think the SEC has several of the top quarterbacks in college football this year. So with that said, we're going to watch about 3 clips of Nussmeier last year, kind of demonstrating what we just talked about. We're going to show him taking what the defense gives you, throwing some boring balls, but completions that lead to first downs. We're going to show him going through progressions, then show him bombing it deep, right? So I want to see all these 3 type of throws against USC on Sunday. If this is your first time tuning in the channel, thank you. This is a big quarterback hub. We talk all things SEC quarterbacks. If you like the SEC, quarterbacks, kind of this niche content, if you will, we just talk quarterbacks, please consider liking the video, sharing the video, and subscribing. Subscribing really does help the channel grow and helps us give you good content, right? So with that said, let's go ahead and transition into the film, and then we'll wrap this video up. All right, so here we got 3 quick plays. Let me change this mic real quick. So first play, kind of we talked about, I want to see boring plays, right? It sounds weird from Nussmeier, but I want to see some boring plays. I want to see just get comfortable, make some easy throws, get in the rhythm of the game. And these type of throws here, we're just going to see, this is a little like 6-yard hitch route. Good rhythm throw, ball comes out quickly. This is all at least I want to see. Not even starting off, just do it the game. Make some boring throws. Boom, right, ball comes out right there, plenty of space. Your receivers are going to get open. You're going to have these type of throws to make. So take these throws, especially the beginning of the game. I definitely want to take these throws, a few boring throws, right? Again, Nussmeier is a gunslinging type quarterback, my personal favorite type of quarterbacks. And we're going to get to some deeper throws, but take these easy, boring throws. Wisconsin movement line of scrimmage doesn't affect really anything. They do bring 5, right? So Nussmeier knows he has enough guys to block 6v5 with the back running out of the backfield. Over the left, ball comes out really quickly for Nuss, right? So again, boring throws. Next one, go through your progression. So we're going to see him start, look at this side of the field. He does a good job moving within the pocket, something I like to see him do. And then he delivers a ball for a first down, coming to a backside. So again, we're not in the offensive room. I could be totally wrong, but if I'm just guessing here, playing chances, probably reading field side, right? This is his read side. So field side doesn't see what he likes, pressure gets in his face, and then he's able to come back to his backside, which is the boundary side here, and hit his receiver, I believe, for a first down here. We'll go through it, see what happens. But again, I want to see him go through progressions. Wisconsin only brings 4. Knows he has protection here. Again, he looked over here. No one's really open. Maybe you could risk that throw. It's a long throw and probably getting picked for 6. DB's dropping back. You got, 3 up top, it looks like. So it comes off. This is the read side. Nothing really here. Comes off. Able to throw a good throw right here. Going through his progressions again. Backside. I'm assuming. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Again, the best we can do in these film breakdowns, most anyone on YouTube that's doing film breakdowns is just guessing, hopefully somewhat intelligently. But let's go here. We see him go through his progressions. Again, this is where I think his experience comes into play, even though he's only had 1 start, right? It was this game, right? But he's had a lot of experience for a backup, like we talked about, Georgia game, the Purdue Bowl game last year, or 2 years ago, I guess. So we'll see here. Again, going through progressions. Boom, comes in. See that it had a nice little stunt here, so it kind of blocks side here, right? So yeah, that probably does tell you that's definitely the read side. Field side comes off, field side, backside, able to stop, rip a ball down here for first down. I think it was a first down. Yeah, nice job there. All right, last one. My favorite type of throws of Nussmeier. So I know I've talked about, take the throws that defense gives you, kind of have some boring throws, and then go through your progressions. Don't have like a one-read type mindset. But at the same time, and like you've heard Saban talk about the receivers at LSU and in the state of Louisiana, they just kind of like drop off trees, right? They grow on trees essentially, meaning that there are a lot of good receiver athletes in Louisiana and in hindsight, or not hindsight, but in theory at LSU. So even though you're losing a bunch, you all know you got talented receivers at LSU. And so just bomb it, dude. Take some shots. Like, your guys are probably going to win. Here, let me see if I can move this. I apologize. I'm trying to get used to this new screen recording thing. But, like, even right here, like, you can tell Wisconsin is dropping here. He's probably got some type of 3 look. But even then, this receiver, not even yet, but he beats him. Nessa's taking a shot. He knows he has this safety, can't get over in time. Take that shot all day with your guy, which he does. Let's see. Is it going? I have to press that. Boom, takes the shot, and you can see ends up running right by him. That's a few yards of space right there, right? So, yeah, take the boring throws, go through your progressions, but at the same time, you see the matchup you like, man, you got some real dudes that you can throw to. So just rip it downfield. Trust your guy over their guy, right? You have this gunslinger mentality, and you're this gunslinger, I guess, kind of persona around you for a reason. Like, take that shot, get throw here for a touchdown. Right. All right. Garrett Nussmeier, USC, LSU fans, SEC fans, even USC fans. Let me know your thoughts. I guess if you're a USC fan, you don't want to see success from Nussmeier. But if you're an LSU fan or SEC fan, what do you want to see from Nussmeier? What are some keys that you want to see against USC this weekend. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, we're just a big quarterback hub talking all things SEC quarterback. So please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. It does help the channel grow. Keep following us along. We'll see you next time. Peace.